Alright people, so we are going to make a cauliflower pizza crust. Put some veggies on top, make it delicious and amazing, and the very first step in that is cooking some broccoli. So here's our water, and here is our frozen broccoli. Or I mean frozen cauliflower. I need to remember what vegetable I'm cooking with. Alright, so we're going to cook this all up. We only really need one package of it. And we're going to see how many pizzas we can get with this. So, I will see you in a little bit when this is all done and ready to mash up into a crust. Alright, so we got a little cut off, but I just wanted to show you. So what we have in here right now is we've got our cauliflower, we've got our garlic, and we have our basil that's sitting in here. Okay. Kind of a nice little smell going on. It's delicious. It works to put the basil in here because what we're going to do is we're actually going to set up a, or make pesto for the top. Because what I want to do is I want to make a veggie pizza. So, here we go. Let's mix this puppy up, and then we're going to put it in our individual containers over here and see how many pizzas we can crust out. Looks like we are good. So you don't want to puree it too much, but this is kind of what it looks like. So it's almost like when you do the cauliflower mashed potatoes minus the milk, the butter, and all the other extra stuff that we put in it. Right now all we have in here is a little bit of basil, a little bit of garlic, and the cauliflower. So we're going to take this puppy, spread a thin layer on the bottom of each one of these. Before we do that, we need to put just a little bit of oil so it doesn't stick to the bottom, so that when we have, oops, sorry guys, when we have our pizza crust all done, we can actually cut this and eat it as one big pizza pie, which is the goal. I mean, this is not going to be your atypical indulge on the street New York pizza, but you know, between this crust and the almond crust that I make, I actually kind of prefer this crust. I don't know. It's tastier for some reason. So, anyway, here we go. Got our cauliflower pizzas going. Alright. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, get something to wipe the oil off my fingers, and then we will start dropping in some pizza dough. I guess is what we can call it. Alright, let's get a spoon. We don't want to sit here all day. We're going to drop I'm going to kind of even this out first. And then we'll go back through and see who needs what. Alright, so now we definitely want to make it more crusty than anything else. So to kind of help it along, we need to add some sort of an agent to help it along, right? So I'm going to add a little bit of almond flour to this. Let's see what that does. But we're going to add it a sprinkle at a time in each of these. This one needs a little bit more. There we go. Alright. So we kind of want to spread it out just like this. Okay, and the reason I'm saying we need to add a little bit of almond flour is because I'm looking at this thinking, you know, it's good. I see where it's going, but at the same time, it's very, very runny, very thin. So what we're going to do is we're going to press this out, okay, and then we're going to just sprinkle some almond flour on top. So what the almond flour is going to do is kind of soak up some of this moisture and allow the crust to become more crusty. More the way that we like it when we're eating pizza. Okay? I know it's hard to believe, but there it is. So here we go. We're going to sprinkle our little almond flour over top of it, And then we need to bake these for about 15 minutes, okay? I have seen recipes where they've only baked it 10 minutes, and everyone says, you know what, I wish I would have baked it for 15. So 425, 15 minutes. If you see it burning, then feel free to stop it. But everyone says 15 minutes, and I've never had 15 go wrong. So that's where we're sitting at, is 15 minutes on the topper burner. Alright, let's see. Where did my almond flour go? There it is. Alright. Let's get some of this stuff going. Oh, teaspoon. Perfect. Just sprinkle it over. You know, I always try to start with my fingers, or with my spoon, and I have the best intentions, but you know, best thing to do, just get your fingers dirty. You'll put it exactly where you need it to go. We can always wash our hands. No big deal. Alright, so we're going to drop this into the oven. They're individual, so we have to put them all in individually. Okay, and we're going to bake it for 15 minutes, and I'll come back to you, let you know, so you can see what it turns out like. Alright? Alright, so here's what we've done. We made a little bit of a little bit of pesto, which, as anybody knows, just basil, a few pine nuts, and a little bit of olive oil. I used sunflower seeds just to kind of give it a little bit of a different flavor. You're supposed to put garlic in here because we have garlic in the crust. Over here, I'm not going to do that. So we pulled our cauliflower crusts out. Now, lifting this up, you can see it's not thick pick you up pizza. Okay, so we're going to sprinkle this on. Get kind of a light coating around, just kind of sprinkle it around. There we go. We're going to spread this pesto out over our 4 pizzas. And then we are going to take some broccoli. Put some broccoli on top of it. And let it fly. There is something about cauliflower and broccoli. And this is just like with the pesto, the fresh pesto, I should say. Just really the flavors and the combos as they sit and the pasta bakes, and it just, you know, it really does open up your mouth. In your kitchen, apparently, because, oh, it smells amazing in here. I think I say that a lot, but really, it does smell very, very good. I'm sure my neighbors outside the door who can smell it are jealous. If not, they should be. If I knew them better, then I would invite them over for dinner. We have a little pesto pizza party. Alright, so enough with the antics here. I think we're pretty good. Alright, so here you go. So what I have basically from this is I actually have frozen broccoli. So let me get that. And we're just going to spread the broccoli around. You have an option. You can sprinkle Parmesan on top of it. You can do a number of different things. Okay. Where did my broccoli go? Here we go. Alright. So let's get, let's not block the view there. Okay. So all I'm going to do is sprinkle broccoli on. That's it. Because this one bag can definitely serve. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to put a few more. We don't want to put too much because we don't want it to be an overwhelming broccoli flavor, but there you go. So your options, you can sprinkle a little bit of cheese on top, or you can just bake it as is and enjoy it. It's really a delicious dinner, especially if you feel like you're falling short on your veggies. This is a great way to get those in without having to do much. So enjoy your dinner. I will see you all tomorrow.